Welcome to the Burton Borders. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah.
Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Burton Borders. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about our disappointing 3-3 draw against Southampton. But before I get into this video, you know what to do, guys. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified every time we make a new video. And guys, just before I start this video, I'm famous. I was part of an advert, Kick It Out racism advert, which was shown on Sky Sports yesterday. I couldn't believe it. I saw myself in a little corner. I'll show you a picture of myself, and this is me, as you can see there in the left-hand corner. My left, your right, I don't know. Poor Zane, though. I felt sorry for Zane because Zane, they sort of cut him out of the video. So hopefully in the next one they'll include Zaney boy. Although that's what I'm doing now, actually. I'm sort of cutting, but yeah, he did. He didn't want to be part of this video today. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's still around. Yeah, so what can I say? What can I say? First of all, the team selection that Frank picked. Obviously, we knew yesterday already that there was no Mendy, no Silva, unfortunately. So he kind of went with the team that I said that he should go with. But the only one that I said I'd have taken out is Mason Mount. I'd have given him a rest, and I'd have had Callum Hudson-Odoi because he didn't have any international duty. He was fresh, so I think that he can have offered us more. And by playing Callum Hudson-Odoi on the right, then it would have allowed us to play Pulisic in his natural position on the left-hand side. So, but I don't know why he has to keep shoehorning Mason Mount into that position. He's not really a winger. You play him as a number 8. You could play him even at one of the two, I think. I know he's more attacking minded, but I think even you could play him one of the two. But playing him on the wing just instead of a natural winger, I think that was a fault of Frank. And so he needs to do better, I think, in some of his team selections. As I said, it wasn't far off what I did, but those little things I think could have made a big difference. So but when you look at a side and you obviously immediately see no Mendy, no Thiago, you basically, apart from obviously Chilwell, you've basically got kind of the same defence as you had last season. So that spells disaster when you see Kepa in goal and when you see Christensen at centre back. So even Zuma, I like Zuma, but Zuma I think needs to be playing alongside a commanding centre back, because if you saw when he played with Thiago the other day against Crystal Palace, they just looked like a great partnership, because Thiago Silva is the one who's doing the organising at the back. Zuma hasn't got those organisational skills. Christensen certainly hasn't got those organisational skills. So the defence again looks all over the place when we haven't got the right personnel there. And then once again, individual errors, but let's just start from the beginning. So great start by the lads, and you know, Timo Werner first of all scored a goal offside, but then straight after that, what a goal, brilliant goal. The way he just turned his man, and then he did a little dribble past one of the other guys, and it's a nice little finish. I like the way, as I mentioned before, when he was on international duty, he takes that ball early, he takes a shot early, gets the goalkeeper off guard. So that was a brilliant goal to start to break his duck. And I said it was going to break his duck, didn't I, in my last video, and I was right, he broke that duck. So 1-0. Then 2-0, 1-0 turned into 2-0. Fantastic ball by Jorginho, fantastic first time ball over the top. Great movement and run by Timo Werner. I like the way he headed it past knocked it over the goalkeeper, then nonchalantly headed it into the back of the net. 2-0. And then you're thinking floodgates are open. It's just a matter of how many. You're thinking Tottenham 6-1 against Southampton away from home. You're thinking of Leicester 9-0. You're thinking of all those sort of permutations. What's the score going to be? How much are we going to get? It's going to be a cricket score, especially after a 2-2 draw with Liverpool and Everton. Are we thinking second place in the league? But then, no. Zuma had a great chance as well. The header, goalkeeper did well to save it to make it 3-0. Then we just disaster struck. You know, and Havertz has to take the blame. So I'm not, I'm a guy who I don't defend players just because they're one of my favourites. I'm a guy who likes to give criticism when it's deserved, and it obviously was deserved in this instance because he was messing about with the ball in a dangerous position. In the Premier League, you don't get that time, so Southampton were pressing hard, bang, right on him, loses possession, and that allows Ings to easily round as Arrizabalaga knocks it into the back of the net just before half time. 2-1, you give Southampton hope. Then second half, what can I say about that goal? Poor from all angles. Terrible. Zoom out, what are you thinking of? You've got to put more purchase on that ball. He's off balance, he's kicked the ball, mishit it. But still, Kepa's still favourite to get the ball. I'm showing you a picture here. You can see that Kepa is 2 inches nearer the ball than the opponent. But what did he do? Pulls out of the challenge. I don't know why he's putting out the challenge, and he just lets the Southampton player, get around him quite easily, run past him. It's the ball, so he's gone right past the ball for some reason, and the Southampton guys knocked it across for easy tapping for 2-2. And so as I keep saying, I'm maybe a bit harsh on Christensen, but he's got to be reading the play, and he's not reacted again to the danger as well. But I'm not giving him any of the blame. I'm just being a bit extra critical. But the blame solely is on Zuma for the poor back pass and Arrizabalaga for mistiming the back pass altogether. But even then, we managed to get back. Nice play, nice passage of play actually. Good piece of skill by Pulisic, and to knock it to Werner. And Werner gets a cross in, and a nice neat finish. It was a nice little finish, just a calm finish by Havertz to make amends for the mistake he made in the first half. 3-2, game on. We had chances to make it 4-2. Havertz should have scored again to make it 4-2. But we missed the chances. We're not killing the games off. But you score 3 at home, you're expecting to win the game. You shouldn't be scoring 3 at home against a bottom side like Southampton and not coming away with all 3 points. It's unforgivable. And so ball goes down the other end. They get a free kick. And again, some people may think that I'm being a bit critical of Kepa, but the ball's bounced twice. It's bounced twice. You can't let a ball bounce twice. So he hasn't even hit the ball cleanly. He's hit the ball into the ground. It's bounced not once, but twice. And again, positionally out of play, bad position, I think. Diving too late. That's the thing with Kepa. He dives too late for the ball. I could swear that if Mendy was a goal today, they only scored 1 of those. Even that goal by Ings, he may not score because Mendy's going to be out quickly. If that ball, the ball's coming in, Mendy's going to be closing down the angle a lot quicker than Kepa. If you remember when we played against, who did Mendy make his debut against? Tottenham, I believe. And who was it who came? I think it was Lamela who came for a through ball, similar through ball, but Mendy was right on him before he can even get round him. He's just out really quickly. So Kepa doesn't react fast enough to the danger as well. So he could have been out on him, closing down that angle. You saw a situation in today's match. I just finished watching the Arsenal match. At 1-0, we had Xhaka through, and the goalkeeper's come out. He's made himself big, and he stopped Xhaka from scoring a goal. So that's saying sneezing. Yeah. So as I said, it's just fine details, little things like that, that makes a difference. So, as I said, Lampard's got to take a bit of the blame as well. In-game management is still a worry for me, for Frank. At 2-0, we've got to be managing the game better. If you see Pep today, 1-0, and Arsenal were putting them under the cosh a bit, but they managed the game out. And sometimes it's just that one player. You can get Ruben Diaz for them. Just strengthen up and tighten up that back line. Obviously we've got the Silva, but Silva's 36. So we need somebody else to take over when he finishes. So for me, somebody like Jimenez or someone like that needs to come in, because one decent defender can lift us and propel us higher up. And so I think that's what we need, because that defensive line still isn't right. And even if we're playing, if the Silva's out, the best pairing I think will be Zuma and Tamori. To me, it look like a good partnership. Zuma and Christensen never work together. Never work. Someone put up a stat the other day of whenever Christensen's played, and I think we've conceded 2 or more in about 10 or 12 matches, I think it was, whenever Christensen's played for us. Coincidence? I don't think so. So we haven't got time to cry over this defeat, because we've got another game coming up on Tuesday. Sevilla are going to be a tough team. We've got to defend better than that if we're going to be competing with a team against us like Sevilla. So, you know, as I said, I'm not only blaming the players for individual errors. It was a collective. Defensively, as a team, we didn't defend great. And then, sorry, Frank Lampard, you've got to take some of the blame as well, because these mistakes are happening time and time again, and that goes down to the way the defensive unit is set up, I think, as well as the individual errors. If you look at Arteta and what he's doing at Arsenal now, Arsenal actually, they look a lot tighter, and they're a harder team to break down now. And so I think they're moving along in the right direction. You build from the back first, you strengthen the back line, then you work on your attacking formation. But we haven't got that solidity at the back. So without that, we're always going to struggle. And this season would be a good chance to be pushing for the title, because I'm hearing unconfirmed reports are that Van Dijk is probably going to be out for 7 to 9 months. You know, I don't want to celebrate an injury to an opponent's side, but obviously, if Van Dijk is going to be out for that period of time, it makes Liverpool significantly weaker, and you're going to see them conceding a lot more now with Van Dijk not playing. And so that's the importance of having a great centre back. So, you know, as I said, please, Thiago Silva, stay fit. Please, Mendy, stay fit, because without these two in the side, we're going to be getting more of these results. So let me hear your comments, guys. What do you think of the match? What do you think of the team selection? Who's to blame for the goals? Am I being a bit harsh on some of the players, or is the assessment fair? You know, I always value your thoughts and opinions, guys. So don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on all post notifications so that you can be notified every time we make a video. Until then, guys, see you later. Bye bye.